The moment I wanted to become a musician professionally was I was writing a song and trying to finish the song while I was in a class, like a biology class or an algebra class or something. So I thought, you know, I could do this. This other stuff I can't do, but I always wanted to be able to play. The tricks that I've used to make the guitar work for me, for the songs that I write, are, you know, they're a particular satisfaction to me to like have figured out how to make some things sound really right, really good, and maybe uniquely mine. But at the same time, anytime I want, I can pick up a completely different kind of guitar and go, how does this work? You know, and sometimes you'll buy a famous guitar, something that somebody is famously, you know, like, and you find yourself playing that way and go, that's how they do it. It's because the guitar is played that way. It sounds good that way. I mean, the luthiers' art has really advanced, and it's really become, I think, almost emblematic of man's ability to love, you know? I mean, they're shaped like women, you know, they talk to you, you talk to them, you have a rapport, you know, with your instrument. I mean, there's something very human about the guitar. What it feels like to play music is like, it's like to be in contact with yourself. But it becomes something that's more emblematic of who you are and your ability to describe the world in terms that you recognize, you know. So for me, the greatest, it's not playing for the most people, but it's when an audience and the performer, you know, me or me with my band, go to a place that is just absolutely transcendent, you know, and you don't even know how you got there. I mean, all the setting up, the technical setting things up to make the playing situation optimum, and all that sort of goes away, and there is a space, maybe, you know, you're hovering in the space above the music that's being made, and it's really, you're one with it. You're at one with the music that's being made. When I'm writing a song, I'm trying to get to a place where I'm trying to say something, but I don't know what it is. There are a lot of skills that come together to write a song. I think it's being in touch with your emotions, and clearly language. I mean, it's like a love of language. It's knowing that that you could say something ultra simple and it would you know, but it's that desire to make people feel the same way you feel when you say that thing. But particularly when I was young, you know, I'd be writing a song and I didn't know how I felt about anything. I didn't know what to say about anything going on around me. So I would write and I would just play, and eventually I'd start making something out of it, and I didn't know what it was. And by the time it became a song, it not only described something to me that explained to me how I felt, or why I felt that way, or what I was going to do about the situation, but also gave me a secret. It gave me a secret edge. You know, if I'd had no stature, you know, like I didn't play sports and I didn't have, you know, a car, I didn't have any money, but I had a song tucked in my back pocket. I had something in my head. I could sit down and play a song, and it had something like, you could say I had some contact with myself. I had some identity that I was aware of, and it didn't matter who else knew. I think it's the most valuable thing a person can come upon. You know, it's just the most valuable thing a person can find is his own way of saying something. And other times I'm saying, I mean, I never say, oh, I'm going to write a song about, or someone should write a song about. It's almost just that you hear a phrase, you hear something that catches your ear, and you want to explore that, and why did that catch my attention, or why does that say a particular thing that I want to say.